In this video, I'm going to show you how you can secure your Zoom meetings from Zoom bombing. Hi there, David Walsh here once again from davidwalshonline.com, your place to grow your business with YouTube. In this video, I'm going to show you how you can secure your Zoom meetings. If this is your first time here, make sure to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. We upload videos every Tuesdays and Thursdays and live streams on Saturdays. Now, if you're using Zoom Meeting, then you're probably conscious that you want to keep it secure from people hacking into your account and also Zoom bombing your meetings. As more and more people are going onto Zoom, it's becoming a bigger target for trolls and hackers trying to get into people's meetings. Now, Zoom have been criticized for their lack of encryption on their apps, but now they have upped it to 256-bit encryption, which will secure your meetings even further. So in this video, we're going to go through the steps you can take to make sure that your meetings are secure and you don't get Zoom bombed. So here we are in Zoom Meeting. So click on Schedule Meeting. So when you're scheduling a meeting, make sure to use a brand new ID. So it's, as it says here, generate automatically. So this will generate a new meeting ID and a new password. As you see, every time I click on it, it creates a brand new password. The reason people are able to Zoom bomb is that trolls are getting into people's personal meeting ID. So make sure to keep this secure and away from being given out online. Troll sites are sharing people's personal meeting IDs, and that's how they're able to Zoom bomb meetings. So for each meeting, create a brand new meeting ID and then have a brand new password as well. If you want to keep this really secure, what you can do is you can switch off the password for your initial email that goes out to people, and then shortly beforehand, switch on the meeting requires a password, and then send out the password individually to everyone on the meeting. This will double secure your meeting so that when people try and log in, so if a troll tries to log in, that they can't get access to your meeting because they don't have the password. The next thing you want to do is make sure that your video is off for your participants. So you'll see here, participants are off. And then under advanced options, you want to switch on enable waiting room. So again, if anyone does get access to your meeting, they're held in a meeting room, you'll see who they are. If they're not meant to be on the meeting, then they don't get access. You can switch off enable join before host so that people can't get on your meeting before you get there. You can switch on mute participants on entry. Again, if somebody does happen to get in, their audio is switched off. And then also as well, only authenticated users can join. So it's only verified users of Zoom that get access to your meetings. Then click on schedule. So when you have your meeting started, go to share screen. Under advanced sharing options, you can switch your sharing options to only host. Again, just in case anyone does get access and they're unable to share their screen. If any of your participants do need to share it, then you can switch this again to all participants and then they can share their screen. Other settings we can tweak during our meeting are under security. We can actually lock our meeting. So once all your participants have arrived onto your meeting, click on lock meeting and then it will tell you you have locked the meeting, no one else can join. You can also do this under the participants tab. Under more, you have the ability to lock the meeting there as well. You can also switch on enable waiting room here if you didn't manage to do that in your initial settings. You can also allow people or not allow people to mute themselves. So if you don't want people to mute themselves, you can switch that off there. Again, under security, you can switch off people's ability to share a screen, to chat among themselves, to rename themselves as well. So you have a number of options you can use to secure your meeting. Now, if we go into our initial settings, you can also make sure that people are authenticated before they log in. So if we go to our preferences under settings, go to general and then click on more settings. So under your meeting settings, if we scroll down, and again, you can change your settings for your app here as well. You can switch on only authenticated users can join meetings. So it says the participants need to authenticate prior to joining the meetings. Host can choose one of the authentication methods when schedule a meeting. So if you click on edit, so here you give your authentication configuration. So it says give a name for users to know this authentication. So it says sign into Zoom. So if you want to change that, you can do so. If you want to authenticate users coming in through a web client, you can switch that on there. So when people log in now, they're required to log into their Zoom account. So they can't just get in, Zoom bomb your account, and no one knows who they are. Other settings we can tweak are in meeting. So we can switch off private chat here. So this doesn't allow people to chat among themselves. We can also switch off auto saving chats. We can also switch off file transfer. So if any of your meetings don't require this, you can switch them off in your settings. And again, if you scroll down, you can switch off screen sharing as well. Now, if you do need to share your screen, make sure to leave this on so that you can share your screen. And again, as we've seen, we can switch that off for our participants. Other things you can switch off are annotations, so that participants can't write on the screen, whiteboard, and also remote control. So remote control is that during screen sharing, the person who is sharing can allow others to control the share screen. Again, if your meeting doesn't require this, this can be switched off so your meetings are more secure. The next thing to do to secure your Zoom meeting is to make sure that everyone else is up to date with their software as well. Version 5 of the software is the version that has the secure encryption on it. So they have to have at least version 5 on their computers, tablets, mobile phones, etc. to make sure that your meetings are secured. And make sure to get all participants to update the software, whatever device they are on. Yes, and there is always one. Yes, I'm looking at you, Mike in accounts. We know what you like. Update that software now. So go to the App Store or Google Play, update that software so everyone is secure. Yes, that does include you, Mike. Do it now. With those steps to secure your Zoom meetings, which ones are you going to implement now? Let me know in the comments area below. Now, if this is your first time here or you simply haven't subscribed, make sure to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell to be notified when we upload videos Tuesdays and Thursdays and go live to get your questions answered every Saturday, 6 p.m. UK time. And also as well as make sure to watch one of these fine videos here to help you with your Zoom meetings.